signs you could have stayed. It's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for a son. It don't matter what we think when it's all over. 'Cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah.
Archie, is it fun?
Fun.
Fun.
After me. Ready? Happy?
Happy.
New?
New?
New.
Was wrong to say I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause in the story of our lives, the best of times through colored glass, time rolls on enough to let me move on past, but every little now and then it creeps on back to shape my smile.
Alright, today is March 30th, 2022. It is 4:19 a.m. This is video number 3. That's my third recording. I'm just getting some stuff out of the way. Whenever I get a chance to edit, I'll edit, but I just need that quietness so I could record. Alright, so that was my last prayer, and this is my back end, $311.02. Let's see, I'm refreshing. I did that on my last video. All right, remain the same. So let's go on Twitter. My first tweet. Okay, there's this here. 29 March is the 2-year anniversary of this tweet, and Christopher Shippington still has Harry and Meghan's name in his mouth. Okay, so what is this here? Yes, after Wednesday, I don't think they come under my brief anymore. Okay, so this was in 2020. Oh my God, the squad or something. I did respond to this, I think. Yeah, so this was in 2020. Chris Chip had tweeted this and said, I guess after Harry and Meghan leave, I guess he will never mention them again. But the squad said, okay, it's been 2 years, he haven't honored his tweet. Okay, 2 years anniversary, this tweet, and Christopher Chip still has Harry and Meghan's name in his mouth. Yeah. All right, there's this here. Oh my God, 5 people like it. The squad are like the elephant. Elephant never forgets. Crystal Ball Titanic has to sing for his supper. All right, there's that. Happy anniversary. Oh my God. Today is the 30th. So I copied this tweet yesterday. So she bring it out and said, look at this. It's been 2 years and he still haven't honored it. My God, the squad or something. Alright, let me move to the next tweet. I thought that was funny. Okay, I thought that was funny. Next tweet. Okay, it was truly a terrible decision by Buckingham Palace to allow Prince Andrew to walk the Queen into Westminster Abbey. Apart from the obvious, it has overshadowed an event to celebrate the life of Prince Philip. Are there any sensible advisors left working for the royals? What is it? The advisors, they're setting them for failure. Or maybe that's the Queen's idea and say, yeah, I'm gonna show you that I'm the Queen or something. All right, let's see here. They want the peasant to be upset, but peasants keep accepting. Therefore, business as usual. Queen Elizabeth is like, quote, next hurdle, please. Watch me jump it unless Prince Philip come to collect me. I'm laughing at my own stupidity here. Pretty much she's saying like, look, she's the Queen. You put a hurdle in front of her, she's gonna jump it. Okay? She'll keep doing it until it's time for her to, until, you know, her last breath. Okay, nice to see the gifters destroying themselves from within. Okay, Harry told us she's being giving bad advice. Yep. Okay, the world have surrounded themselves with yes men and Tory radicals, so no. Alright, yeah, it's terrible letting a man support his aging mother as his father's funeral, whatever. Next. But the yes, we understand that. But what about the other children? It's not like Prince Andrew is the only child. Okay, this is the ethical behavior. But I'm sure the same people who's making excuses for him will be the first one to jump about anything Meghan. Let's see here. Okay, if she wants to be just aging mother, then she needs to give up the roles of head of state and head of the church. That's the same thing they be saying about Meghan and Harry. Okay, we can have it the way we like it about everything, and that's their problem in a modern world where they still want to do whatever they like without consequences. But guess what? She is a freaking queen. That's the thing here. Okay, she is aging, however, she is also the monarch for life. She takes her role seriously. Whoa, the behavior, the ethical things. Okay, the aging mother, that's in quote by the way, there is the same aging mother who does not want to be seen in a wheelchair, but very proud to be seen with a pedestal, so proud she did it for the whole world to see. She was daring her subject, and her subject are found wanting and lacking, made excuses for her. That's the thing here. Yeah, but her son is at a pedestal. What? Trying to rewrite history? What is it? Well, if you, okay, the alleged victim was 17, but guess what? What did the judge say? I covered this on my other channel. The fact that she said no, okay, what would be the word here? Sexual predator or rapist, that's it. Because the fact that it's on court document, okay, it's in court document. The fact that she did not want to be touched, that's enough for the judge to say, no is no, you are a rapist. Okay, so please stop using the word, oh, please, oh my God. This is why the royal family are behaving like that. You have people like this who's making excuses for them. Okay, let me not, you could see the thing here. Read the rest for yourself. Let's see here. Okay, what is so shameful about a wheelchair? You're implying wheelchair users have something to be embarrassed about. Okay, it wasn't a funeral. She has 3 other that's the thing that I was saying. She has 3 other children who could have walked in with her. This decision has cost the monarchy a huge amount. Not that bothers me in the slightest. Wow, this is the behavior, the ethical behavior of people over there. When you see people like that making excuse for this type of behavior, you have to think what is going on over there. Next tweet. Okay, all those leaks about how the optics of this ceremony were going to be planned so meticulously, only for her to walk in on Andrew's arm. Okay, that family never appears in public without meticulously choreographing and staging every aspect of their event. Everything they do is symbolic. Liz meant for the whole world to know that Nancy Drew has never been out of favor. That's a way of putting it. Well, I don't think that partners in UK press are mad. The invisible contract is active here. Her with Andy makes world news, and they cash in via with clicks. Royal institution is strapped. Yikes, that kind of unbelievable from a PR standpoint. Okay, the joke write themselves. The Queen, not too bright. What is it? They have no shame. When you have no shame, everything, I don't know. They have no shame. And this kind of prestige, kind of a world that they made the rest of the world to see them, it's gone. It's tarnished. Alright? It's tarnished. Okay, I firmly believe Harry was sacrificed for Andrew. That's why he didn't show up. That's why he didn't show up. Can you imagine if he had shown up? Nobody would be talking about Andrew. Alright? Well, since Andrew was Philip's son and Harry only his grandchild, I doubt it. Please. Alright? Oh God, Andrew, really? Doesn't he have questions to be answered for the FBI? That was also planned. Also, the article saying Prince Harry will be a distraction. Yep, that's exactly that. And this is why he didn't show up. Thank God he showed up for the funeral. That was good enough. And I was completely against it because of his safety. Okay, are you freaking kidding me? Again, that's the Queen. Is like, deal with it. Deal with it. They have no shame, so deal with it. Alright, there's this here. I often think of when Harry had to debunk rumors about his moving to Africa with Meghan. He gave an honest and accurate answer, no colonial BS mentality. Instead, a focused solution-oriented mindset and a focus on contributing. Harry and Meghan get it. Alright, 51 seconds.
Should you think? Do you intend to spend more time here, even live here perhaps for a while?
I don't know where we could live in Africa at the moment.
Yeah.
You know, just come from Cape Town.
Yeah.
That would be an amazing place for us to be able to base ourselves.
Yeah.
Of course it would. But with all the problems that are going on there, I just don't see how we'd be able to really make as much difference as we want to without the issues and the judgment of how we would be with those surroundings. I think it's a very hard place to live when you know what's going on, but then you're sort of again slightly disconnected from it.
Wow. That's very point on. In other words, if he were to live in South Africa, and he mentioned a space in particular, Cape Town, I never been in anywhere in Africa, the continent itself, so I don't know. South Africa, and specifically he's speaking about, is like if he were to live in South Africa, there's a lot of other issues, problem, lack of resources, I'm pretty sure. Okay, from my humble perspective here, there's a lot of things, issues that needs to be dealt with. But if he were to be doing the things that he's doing now, that he's in the US, with the Invictus, with Well Central Kitchen, all these, with Archwell in particular, those other issues, it will be like he is disconnecting with South Africa's issues as well. So his broader mind was to do other things, but those small other little issues will prevent him from doing the Archwell kind of thing and other issues, things that he's doing. So I understand, he's spot on. Wow, let me move it back a little bit.
Be with those surroundings. I think it's a very hard place to live when you know what's going on, but then you're sort of again slightly disconnected from it. So look, the rest of our lives, especially for our life's work, will be predominantly focused on Africa, on conservation. There are 19 Commonwealth countries or something across this continent. So there's a lot of...
He understands. I didn't even know that. I mean, I did look in terms of perspective when I did that firm video with the UK flag. You know, to the picture, you see the Commonwealth countries where they're located at. But in terms of numbers, just looking at the numbers here, just in Africa alone, there's 19 Commonwealth countries. I didn't know that. Okay, so I just learned something here. Okay, let's...
or something across this continent. So there's a lot of focused on Africa, on conservation. There are 19 Commonwealth countries or something across this continent. So there's a lot of...
The way he said it, there's probably more. There's like 19 Commonwealth countries in Africa alone. So the way he said it is like a ballpark figure. So it's not, I could look it up when I'm editing this video. So it's like a ballpark figure, but there could be more or less, this kind of thing.
Across this continent. So there's a lot of things to be done, and there's a lot of problems here.
Should you think? Do you intend?
Yeah, that's why there's a lot of issues going on in South Africa. So if he were to live there, made his headquarters over there, it would be hard for him to be able to do the work that he really want to focus on. That's what it is, because there's so many small little issues. So which means he will have to take care of all of that. So I understand him. Okay, no one more thoughtful and considerate associated with that family since his mom. A genuinely caring man, God bless him. Okay, so true, bless him indeed. Okay, as an African who loves my continent, I know that those quote moved to Africa and quote articles were racially and maliciously motivated. Okay, the reporter was not being sincere with that question. I understand this part, the first sentence of this comment, but that was the thing that was being said on tabloid. Okay, so that was the thing that was being said on tabloid. So the reporter went to him straight and asked him the question that was being said on the tabloid. All right, the reporter was not being sincere with that question. It was meant to trap him into saying something offensive. No, but he handled it well, as his heart is true. That is true. Okay, I sort of understand. I don't think he was asking him to trap him. I don't know. But his answers is definitely brilliant. I like the answer. Absolutely. There's an interview with Matt Lauer where Harry in his early 20s says how he'd love to live in Africa, but it just won't look right. Okay, I would love to see that. Let's go into this if people put it. No. Okay, I thought he said this, but I wasn't sure when he did it. He seems to be aware of how the outside world view his family when they go on this little excursion. Yeah, what is it in the Obama thing here, where he said when he walks around those continents, he see the problems. He listen. He knows. He's not trying to disconnect. He understand. Okay, Harry is the real deal. There's that. He wanted him near Chelsea. Okay, I don't know about that. I won't put anything past them. They got it when they were preteen, and now they are totally accomplished and supportive everyone globally, and they are known and loved globally. Okay, while straight talking like his grandfather. All right, let's go to the next tweet. That was a very good tweet, by the way. That was the first time I'm coming across that. Next tweet, there's that. Prince Harry is a smart man. Definitely. Quote, I've seen behind the curtain, seen the business model, and I don't want to be part of it. End quote. Prince Harry, Duke of Sussex. Really? He said that? I would love to see the video of that and the other things he said after that. Very interesting. Prince Harry is a smart, brave, and courageous. He is not bowing to PR nonsense of being used and abused to elevate others. His wife and kids are his priority. Yep. Okay, he must have felt so crushed to see the business model and know without a doubt what his family had done. It is a miracle Meghan is still sane. It's a miracle he is. This is the thing. I can't believe how he got out of it. How he became the man that he is. I've been saying it in so many videos. I don't understand how. It's a miracle. Definitely it's a miracle. Okay, after what he went through as a child at his mom's funeral, it's no wonder if he doesn't want to make a public spectacle of his grief just to placate the tabloid. Okay, besides, he already went through it at Prince Philip's funeral. Okay, there's that. Our Harry knows where the bodies are buried and where the exits are. The media thinks they can bully him to come to Cesspool Island and let the public hate him like they normally do, so then get pound. You know, the ghetto media will fly out to the Netherlands to see if he can get some PO. Indeed. All right, let's see here. Glad out of Dice Boy. He's the smartest. The smartest in the royal family. Yes, he is. Yep, very much so. I hope he pays them no mind. Yeah, I mean, he's been doing his thing since. Okay, very smart and playing their shitty games. Always. He's the only authentic one amongst all the royal family, but together. He's got principles and he's sticking to them. I love you, Prince Harry. You stand out. Okay, let's move on to the next tweet. Okay, there's this. The British media and royalists using Prince Harry's absence to deflect from the fact that the Queen chose Prince Andrew to escort her both in and out of the Abbey. Yes. That's what they wanted. This is why they're so mad. They wanted Harry to show up. Yep, to what is it? To, how do you call this? To as distraction. And this is why, oh my goodness. Can you think? I just got it. Sometimes my mind works very slow. This is the thing that they were putting out. before the ceremony. They were saying the queen is not coming. They don't want to. She doesn't want to be seen in wheelchair and all of that. It was a way to say that to make Harry to come or something in some shape or form. And then, but long and behold, the queen was always gonna show up. All right, the same way that she showed up with Prince Andrew. All right, so they wanted Harry to come to for distraction. And at the same time, they were telling people that she wasn't coming and all of this, giving a false advertisement, this kind of thing. But long and behold, she was gonna come no matter what. All right, so they wanted to lure Harry in for distraction. So when she come with Prince Andrew, nobody talk about that. They only talk about Harry. But Harry would then take the bait. Harry then take the bait, and then she showed up with the pedo son. We can all see through the smoke screen. They are taking, they are taking to themselves because they are required to say something, anything. Okay, of course, I guess this was supposed to be talking. They are talking to themselves because they are required to say something, anything. Of course they are, but they also made it impossible for him to attend safely, talking out of both sides of their mouths again. Please elaborate on how they made it unsafe for him to attend, but many other heads of state, European royals, could attend. Nothing to do with if, okay, is this if he attend, it will undermine his court case with was it HO? I can't think. Home Office, that's it, Home Office. Let's see here, that's a good one here. The other heads of state have armed bodyguards. That's the thing here. Okay, not at the Abbey, but they will have received the same protection whilst there. Plus, not personally hire armed protection. The protection would have been at the Met Office, Met Police. But the thing is that Harry C. I'm just gonna refer back to my old video. It has been done before. If they want to do something, they know how to do it. That's all. Look at that little time he went over there to unveil the statue. We didn't even know. They were chasing him. I don't know how far from the Abbey to let's say what's that Frogmore Cottage is. All right, so the chase would have been there. All right, in some shape or form. Let me leave this alone before I get more into that. Next tweet. Let's see here. Classic. The royal reporter for Sky doesn't even know what Prince William and Kate look like. Prince Philip. All right, 8 seconds. What did they say here? Okay, it's very low. I have no idea what they say. But if you look at it, he does look like William though. He does look like William a little bit. Yep, he does look like from here a little bit like William, but I can't hear what they say here. Okay, Prince William and Kate Middleton just had an 8-day taxpayers funded vacation to revisit colonial nostalgia, but Sky News doesn't know who they are. No wonder William is desperate for newspaper coverage. No one knows who he is. Okay, just like nobody knew who he was on Jeopardy. Oh my god. I don't want to go to that thread. Let me just speak.
He's second in line to the British throne. Isaac? Who is Prince Harry? No. Lauren? Who is Prince George? No. Stephen?
Who is Prince Charles?
Why do you ask?
No. You three have covered the first, third, and sixth in line, but the correct response is Prince William. Stephen,
Oh my god, Philip isn't the only one that. Okay, let's see. I think I showed this thread before. People laughing. Let's go into this. I think there were some other videos about that. Let's see here. 12 seconds. Oh, this is new.
Hey, didn't you help organize Harry and Meghan's new house?
Yes, and not to dish, but they are total hoarders. I mean, how many photographs of the Queen do you need?
Hey,
Okay.
didn't you help organize?
Okay, that's something else. All right, so that's that. Oh shoot. All right, let me move back too many times. Alright, so that's that here. Okay, let's see here. Where are the crowds of people? Is nobody talking about how poorly attended this thing is? Okay, behind the barriers, there were a huge amount of people. When the Queen drove past, there was a surge of people running along the road with phones in the air. Okay, well, in their defense, I always get confused with generic brands too at the grocery store. Oh my god. People are just laughing. Okay, I can't. In their defense, generation of inbreeding have made their whole family indistinguishable. Okay, the way you just squawked. Right? She saw a bald guy and assumed that it was Will. Okay, I mean seriously, that dude had way more hair than William. The fact there was no kids was a pretty big clue. Alright, the look-alike are getting more and more close to the look like Will and Kate every day. Give these two an award. They have nailed the Cambridge's look down to a fine art. Even the walking was great. They will go far in the world of impersonation. Alright, let me move on to the next tweet. Let's see here. Okay, Harry refused to bow to racist media and turn up for this memorial without his wife and children, which is what is limiting his security is really about. Is giving him major point in my book. He said he won't be bullied to play the game and they need to start believing him. He's been saying this since he was teen. He's not playing that game. There have to be a line. Alright, let's see here. So that Philip has a funeral, a memorial service, a day of thanksgiving, a day of praise, a day of remembrance, a day of acceptance, a celebration of life, a day of sunlight, a day of really? They had all of this nonsense? A rainy day. And every other day they can come up with to get Harry and his family to show up. Wow, they had all of this? Let's go into that. There's 6 comments under it. Oh, there's more here. And this is, by the way, coming from these confused, scattered brain people who have no idea what they want. Get out of the UK. Please come back to the UK. They are attention seeking. Why are they always hiding? They are irrelevant. Where the Spotify podcast? Sorry. Okay. Yeah. There will be a statue unveiling in a park named after him that they will expect him to fly over as well. Any day, name day. That's a lot of days. Yep, what she said. You can also add the okay, that's Moretos and spirit of British royal family embracing diversity. Alright, at this point you might as well shaking my head. Alright. Okay, Harry is very smart. What I don't get is how the monarchy did not wish the mothers in the UK happy Mother's Day. Really, they didn't do that. That was this past Sunday. I posted something on my community board. The way they want the world to pay tribute to Elizabeth II's husband. I'm also discussed by a large number of black images on the royal family's social media. Okay, I don't follow them, so I don't know exactly. The more they bully Harry, especially for the reason he left, the more the rest of the world, especially the Commonwealth, watch, wonder, and form a negative opinion about the monarchy, but they won't learn. Good, let them be the cause of their own ruin. The sooner they implode and they all rid of the monarchy, the better. Alright, Harry is strategic and smarter than those people on the island will give him credit for. He told them in 2019 that he wasn't playing that game with the pirate with press card. They keep playing Candyland while he's playing 4D chess. They are too ignorant to play checkers. Alright, let's see here. It's crazy. The rationale behind Andrew is it doesn't matter what he's done. He's still family. When it comes to Harry, he is a royal shirking his duties and nothing else. They want him to come along to quench their sordid anti-Meghan desire and also to say, look, he came and didn't get security. He was safe, so case closed. That's another thing. Alright, I didn't think about that. I mean, the other comment mentioned something in this aspect, but I didn't think about that. They wanted him to come along to quench their sordid anti-Meghan desire and also to say, look, he came and didn't get security. He was safe, so case closed. That's another very good point. Okay, absolutely. He stayed right in his boots. Good King Harry. All right, this is what happened when you read those comments. A lot of good things come out of it. I didn't think about that. Okay. That's why they throw in tantrum. Good for you, Harry, for putting do your foot. Do your foot? What? Good for you, Harry, for putting... Okay, do your foot. Okay, put your foot down. I don't understand this. Next tweet. Alright, there's here. Breaking news. My Monticeto sources report that Archie is upset because a royal photographer wrongly credited his papa for feeding the family's chickens. Allegedly, the sweet child was heard proclaiming, "That's my job." I saw this, then later on I saw where she get that from. I think I have that video somewhere. Okay, to back up his claim, please tell Archie to post a pic of him feeding the chicken. Alright, please let your master Sussex know that the said photographer doesn't know his ass from his elbow. Maybe don't use the exact language in front of your young man. This Archie, okay, hydrate. Royal photographer was bitching and crying about where Harry should be. Did he have an opinion on where all those side pieces of mistresses should have been? Yep. Okay, bango, there's that. Okay, some squaddies are getting all the loves for posting the right thing, like you and Pagan Trelawney. Good job. Yep. That's that. Alright, let's go to the next tweet. I think I have a video of that, and I was like, oh, so that's what she was talking about. No, that's not it here. Alright, Harry and Meghan are minding their business and living their best life in California. For the royal family and the carnival, that's the crime of the century. Move the F on. Y'all look desperate as F. Alright, stop creating problems that aren't even there. There's the guy calling for help, but look at him just sitting there. I tell you, the squad or something. Would prefer they move to Africa. He loves so much. Let's go to the next tweet. This was short, but very well on point. Alright, literally, Andrew sat front row, yet somehow it's Harry and Meghan who are the bad guys here. Alright, who's Caroline Foss? Who's that? Journalist, broadcaster, entertainer, politics, media, ethics. Ethics, if you mention Harry and Meghan in this, followed by who? About 2 other people that I follow. But anyway, what did she say? Prince Andrew was giving a seat in the front row just weeks after he paid millions to one of Epstein's sex slaves. Okay, this country. Okay, so I could see the ethic part here. I thought it was something completely the other way. Alright, so here she says there's ethics here. When she's I was like, what? Okay, Elizabeth II, Queen by the grace of God of Great Britain, Northern Ireland, and her realm of dominions, says to those looking on, I don't care about your opinion, mine is the only one that matters. That's for sure. This is exactly what it's saying here. Yeah, for bringing her son there. He's like, F you all, I'm the queen, I do as I please. Exactly. And this is why they were begging for Harry to come, to distract from that. Alright, well, it is his father they are celebrating, and he sat next to his brother, Edward. Let's see here. Okay, so someone allegedly abuses your daughter or family member, but because they pay your daughter or family member off, they can go sit front and center in front of million, and that's okay then. Just asking for a friend. Okay, Virginia wanted the money. You know what? She could... Okay, for those who are new, I have another channel, a backup channel, that sort of explained that. I read the court document because Virginia been asking to speak to Prince Andrew for a very long time before she even filed. It's Andrew who keep on running away, and as he's running away, he was smearing her name. Okay, she had no other choice but to do that. Maybe she was looking for just an apology and move on with her life, but no, as he was running away, trashing her name even more. All right. Please, some money is not everything for most people. Money is not everything. If Andrew felt like he did nothing wrong, why didn't he go to trial? Virginia didn't ask for money. Why didn't he go to trial? It was going to be a jury trial. He could have go and prove himself if he felt he was right to do whatever he did. My goodness. Okay. So someone allegedly abused... Okay, I read this. Virginia wanted the money and got it. She could have brought on criminal charges if she wanted to send him to jail, but then she's happy now. How do you know? Wow, who is this? 31 for okay, so that must be a true. When someone is abused, you don't know how that plays into their psyche, their mental health. So don't say she's happy. Damn, she's happy now with all her cash. So, oh my goodness, these people. This is the price of constitutional monarchy. This is the point here. When you have a monarchy, whatever they say, that's what goes. Okay, bad behavior, now who cares? I and family are still the top dogs. You still have to provide to my family, to all generation. I still live in the castle, pay for my subject. Exactly. That's exactly that. People could be as angry as they wish, but guess what? She's still the queen. This is the law of the land over there. She does as she please. Alright, I thought I saw a comment under there. Alright, there's this here. The favorite son has taxpayers funded security and no shame. Harry, on the other hand, is fighting to have security for his family, self-paid, for the few days that he'll be in the UK. Alright, that seat cost £12 million. At least he was there. Right, what exactly does the tweet you referencing to have to do with Harry and Meghan? Okay. If he can private jet in and out of New York City, he can pop over to the UK for his grandfather's celebration of life. Security is pretty much covered when you are staying with the queen. Nah, we don't know the full detail. You might think so. And then when they're saying he private jet to New York City, you don't know who paid for this. From my understanding, I think I came across a tweet when he was in New York. Okay, they flew back to California and what is it? How do they call this? It wasn't private. All right, it wasn't private. I read a tweet about that. He flew on commercial. Meghan's a new mom and it's not her granddad, so her choice to stay home makes sense. He does not. Please, the guy, he went to the funeral. What other services? My goodness, they hold so much for him that he has to uphold. But the other ones could do as they please. All right, make it make sense. Let me go to the next tweet. My goodness. Just because he married a black woman, he has to put up with all this nonsense. All right, next tweet. Okay, I see Prince Philip's close and intimate friend Penny Natchball was in attendance for the Thanksgiving service. Alright, there it is here. According to the article, Penny was a regular visitor at the Wood Farm, the cottage on the edge of the Sandringham estate in Norfolk, where Prince Philip spent much of his time after retiring from public life in August 2017. Okay, and did the Countess enjoy such a close bond with Queen Elizabeth and Philip that palace staff reportedly nicknamed her, and also because no guest list was considered complete without her. Oh my goodness. All I'm thinking, I don't know why. Let me stop. I wonder what else palace staff thought about this deep friendship. Oh my goodness. Oh, good news. Prince William's close personal friend was at the Thanksgiving service. Look who was at Phil's seance. No wonder Egg looked happy. Can you imagine all the other unknown close and personal friends also in attendance? There's a mistress over there, here. Oh my God. Okay, all the mistresses were there. Oh my Lord. Royal mistresses. There's Penny, there's Camilla, and there's Rose. Look at this here. Wow. Continue with the tradition. My God, my God. All right, let's see it. It is accepted in the British upper cross society to have a mistress. The Queen's mother did not understand as to why young Diana had made such a fuss, oh my God, out of it. Stuart Higgins talked about Camilla talking to him every week, making a point that her husband and Windsors knew. Whew. Unbelievable. It is a requirement for all the men in this family to have a mistress. I really hope Harry doesn't follow suit. Okay, Harry isn't anything like his family, hence why they go out of their way to attack him. Okay, it's just the Queen value. What more can be said? My God. Today was the meeting of all the side hoes. Camilla will be queen and Rose right after her. Kate will never sit in that chair. I see it coming. As soon as the Queen kicked the bucket. The The prediction. Kick the bucket. William will be back fertilizing the rose bush. Oh my God. Should the Queen be Philip's closest confidant? Oh my God. The British have a different meaning for, quote, confident, end quote. It reminds me of this story, quote, alongside widow and sons, mistress and daughter attend Francoise Matherin's funeral. Okay, a close and intimate friend. Okay, I should have said deep and trustful friend. The comments are telling. Everybody knows. Okay, this looks very small. Okay, Philip confident out. Okay, you could freeze your screen and read. Okay, it's too small for my eyes. I don't want to struggle. There's that. It's believed that the reason his will is sealed for 90 years. Yep, I would love to confirm a couple of theories. And the thing is that the people whose name is mentioned in it, they all know. It's just for the public. When all of these people gone, so they don't have to face the embarrassment. Okay, that's the video that we mentioned about Harry feeding the chicken, and then you have Joanne saying that it's Archie's job. All right, cry more, please. There's a thread here. 49 seconds.
Bit of controversy over his second eldest son being there. Do you think that's reasonable, or do you think, you know, his father has died, it's a Thanksgiving service for his father's life, then Andrew should be there?
Well, Andrew's going to be there, of course he is, and he's on the list, and he will arrive. But the person who
I don't follow the royal rats for me to know this, but what I was seeing, screenshot and stuff like that they were saying the Queen was not gonna be there. She didn't want to be seen on a wheelchair and all of this. Meanwhile, there were pictures of her in the palace meeting with Prime Minister of Canada, you know, with her cane next to her and stuff like that. So I don't know what these people were saying, but let's listen to this though. But why they focusing on Harry only? My goodness. And then they were the one who were telling him to go. And then he's calling, well, he's been on point saying Harry to come back. The Queen needs him and all of this. But anyway.
Of course he is. And he's on the list and he will arrive. But the person who should be here is Prince Harry. Prince Harry does nothing but sit there feeding his chickens in California. And he get on a...
This is where Joanne pick up. Stayed there in California feeding his chicken, and this is where Joanne said, no, it's Archie's job.
He does nothing but sit there feeding his chickens in California, and he get on a plane, come here and pay his respects to his grandfather. He should be here.
He did it already at the funeral, and thank God he did it, because oh my God, I was so scared for him to go back over there, but he did the ultimate thing. My goodness.
Yeah, whether he brings his wife or not, it doesn't matter. He should be here. And to make an excuse about security, I mean, the security is incredible. I can't tell you, he should be here.
These people. All right, LOL, they wanted Harry to distract for the pedal in order to exercise her queenly duty with zero pushback. All right. If Prince Philip died 2 times... then Harry should have been in both funerals. Did Prince Philip give instruction where this royal rat this second time around? Where he should be? Remember, during the funeral, he was hiding somewhere. How do you call this? Hiding behind a pillar to take pictures. Okay, these royal rats better take several seats. Okay, I have this here where he's saying that Harry should come back.
If we, as a media group, could meet Meghan, and it never happened. And I think if we had met her and if she'd have met us, things might have been different. You know, might see that we're human and she's human. Unfortunately, she did get some bad press.
There he is admitting that, yeah, they did get some bad press. And then you want them to come back to get more bad press? What is wrong with these people? It's like the kind of shameless attitude they have in the UK. The rest of the world are not like that. My goodness, he's admitting she did get some bad press. Why will he come back with his wife? Whether he come back with his wife, it doesn't matter and all of this. And then as soon as he step in, they start right back again, like he never left. So he wants his peace of mind.
That was a mistake, but you know, we asked for forgiveness and please come back, because you know, this is a great country and the royal family are very important to us all.
Yeah. The royal family important to them. All right, but what about Harry? His wife is important to him. His kids is important to him. My goodness, selfish behavior.
And the Queen needs your support, Harry, because, you know, William can't do it all, Catherine can't do it all, the Prince of Wales is...
They wanted the spotlight. That's why they left. So they can handle the spotlight themselves. Look at the tour, for instance. The Queen needs him. Look at this. The Queen bring his her pedo son to walk her down the aisle. So Harry's fine.
Taken on the Queen's role now, so he's even more busy. So, you know, Harry's badly needed here, and I hope in March, which he's got till March to rethink it, he comes back.
Let's read some more. Quote, unfortunately, she did get some bad press, and that was a mistake, end quote. So what about now? Has the bad press stopped? That's the thing that I was saying. When and how did you ask for forgiveness? I don't remember seeing any front page apology written in screaming mile-high letters like a nasty lying headlines. Okay, if Her Majesty the Queen pick up the phone and restore security for Prince Harry, he will have the option of going. People need to shut the F up. Brenda has made her choice. The monsters is right beside her. Some things will never change. Exactly. Yep. Why he can go to hell crying. Okay, as about a nonce and then go on a 1-minute rant about Harry who is nowhere to be seen. The Sussexes are always the main characters. Never let the islanders tell you they are irrelevant. Okay, at this point the Sussexes should be on the money. Yep, the disrespect on Archie's chicken. After all this is what the squad picked. The disrespect on Archie's chicken. Did someone say something about chicken? There's the chicken with a gun. Okay, quote, if he brings his wife or not, it doesn't matter. Wow. They always outdo themselves, don't they? Yeah. Okay, the nerve to say, quote, whether he brings his wife or not, end quote, must have been instructed by KP to do their best to deflect from the mess that one Andrew to the Caribbean disaster. That's exactly that. This is what they want Harry to come for. Okay, to distract from all of this nonsense that just happened past couple weeks. Alright, so they don't talk about that. And then you have Andrew who come here completely to disregard all of that. Okay, Harry and his wife are a team. If she's not welcome and measures are taken to keep her and her kids safe, Harry will not avail himself for photo ops. Thanks and goodbye. Okay, why do they always say California with such disdain? LOL. Maybe if they visit and get some sunshine, they won't be so pressed. They let them stay in their darkness because I don't see any change on them. Like I said, I don't know if it was in this video, the house of God that they pretend they are in here. It's like I don't think it's the same spiritual world that we think of. This is a completely type of church that they are in. All right, let me move on. I have a couple more. I was gonna leave the rest for another video, but let me see, 1 2 3 4 5 6 more. Okay, there's this one. This one was a good one. The Queen herself stuck 2 fingers up to Britain and the world, and there's me responding to this here. Okay, yep. She's like, I'm the effing queen. I shall exercise my queenly duty. What y'all gonna do about it? The peasants keep voting against their own moral, ethical, and financial interests. Peasants have zero choice but to deal with it. All right, so that was my answer to his response, but that was the original tweet here. Food for thought for my fulminating followers. All right, I'm not even gonna go on that, but I saw this respondent there. I agree with this person. That's exactly that. All right, and somebody responded like it exactly. Yep. All right, let's do. All right, so now I'm away from the Sussexes. This is somewhat a little bit political, or maybe I should just stop because okay, there's this here. You know, you wanted to slap a lot of people. All right, so there's this here regarding Harry, the hardship that he went through with so many disrespectful kind of behavior by the rats, this kind of thing. So that's what remind me of that, and I think this is why he tweeted that. All right, 100% accurate. Okay, fact, there's a long line of folks on Struggle Island from KP, Clarence House, Petit Organ, not to mention the voter that have been begging for his energy. Okay, Egghead and Miss Chirality will be the first on this list. LOL. I'll hold his coat. In other words, I'll hold his coat while he goes slap some people. Okay, it's not too late. Never too late. I know, right? I remember Harry used to throw punches, but in his younger days, and the devil is persistent. That's the thing they keep on trigger him. Okay, sent many agents. Harry has done tremendous work over the years to the point of being able to avoid, quote, doing someone, end quote, for attacking his wife and kids the way they did. Okay, that's the laugh. All right, let me move on to the next one. What else do I have here? Maybe I'll stop. I have 2 more. When I was 11 years old, I saw, okay, these are a little bit more political. I'm gonna leave that alone. All right, I'm gonna leave the rest alone. Let's leave this alone. All right, I'll leave whatever I've shown, but the rest is a bit too political. I don't want to talk to politics right now. All right, so let's do a prayer. Prayer for peace and protection, because Harry always need protection, because those royal rats trying to lure him in. Okay, Lord, I pray for your protection as I begin this day. You are my hiding place, and under your wings I can always find refuge. Protect me from trouble wherever I go, and keep evil far away from me. All right, let's go to image and see if we could find something that I haven't done yet. Okay, this color look like something I haven't done. Peace. I live with you, my peace I give you. I do not give to you as the world gives. Do not let your heart be troubled, and do not be afraid. That was something that I saw. Let's do this one. May hope rise in your soul as the sun rises in the sky. May joy dance in this day and lift your heart up and high. All right, so that's it. I see this. I'm thinking of family for Harry. All right, that's little family here. Okay, short prayers for you. Lord my God, tonight I ask you to raise a wall of protection over my children so they can be protected from spiritual forces. Protect them from any danger. Okay, so that's that. That's exactly that. When I saw the picture, I thought of Harry's little family and my family as well, and all the squaddies. All right, so that's it. This is the prayer. Let's go to my back end. It's 5:14. Let's refresh and see if the numbers changed. 311. Yep, there it is. It went back to 301. All right, 301, $301.25. Yep, that's it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to help support this channel, there's a PayPal link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. So that's it.